As you navigate Google Analytics, you're essentially interacting with dimensions and metrics. In this report, the dimensions are the country, and a related metric would be, say, the number of sessions. And this is really beneficial. And out of the box, Google has a tremendous number of dimensions that really help you understand what's going on with your marketing. However, there are times when it's helpful to collect data that's custom specifically to your business. And this is done through what are called custom dimensions. Essentially, you add a tracking code on your site, and then you can indicate the data that you want to send along as an additional parameter directly into Google Analytics. For example, in this sample data, Google has applied a sales region as a custom dimension. If I bring in this custom dimension, I'm able to see the sales region that's been associated with a specific country. And what this does is it allows Google to pull reports based on sales region. So now you can aggregate all of your acquisitions, all of your goals, and so on up into that sales region custom dimension. Custom dimensions are set in the admin interface. And you'll find them under the property view. Once I select custom dimensions, we can see all of the custom dimensions that have been set up specific to this account. Here we can see a variety of custom dimensions as well as their state. Now you'll notice that each custom dimension has a scope, and the scope determines how the data is associated with a particular custom dimension value. There are 4 levels of scope: product, hit, session, and user. The most common scopes are hit and session. A hit is a value that you assign to a single hit. Once a hit happens, the value gets assigned. Whereas a session will assign a value to every hit. So regardless of each individual hit, the value that you assign applies to the entire session. Now, custom dimensions can really unlock a tremendous amount of power out of Google Analytics. However, they are fairly complicated to set up. I've gone ahead and pulled up the developer guide for the custom dimensions and metrics. It's here that you can really get into the nuances of how this works. We don't have enough time together to really go through all of this, but as you can see, you have the ability to send custom data and associate it with a custom metric. This is a really powerful resource, and I encourage you to explore it further to see if it makes sense for your business goals.